Hello, my lovelies and crown jewels. It is your one and only best friend till the end, Opulence. I am here to talk about today's celebrity edition, starring who? The one and only Duane, the Rock of Gibraltar Johnson, and his little friend, Kevin James. I like to refer to him as Kevin, you know. Now, as we all know and have come to see, they say that they stand 100% behind Joe Rogain and his whole free speech and I can do what I want. You don't know me. I can say and do what I want. And they say, you are right, Joe. Looky here. You leave my friend Joey alone. He can say and do anything he wants. You hear me? Anything. Okay? And they stood 10 toes down as best friends should do. And they said, we love you, Joey. We understand you. We are here for you. Now that it has come out that Joey has a very infinitive liking of the word jigger. That's what we're going to say. Jigger. But we all know what I mean when I say jigger. And he has said it plenty of times on his podcast. And it just flows so eloquently off of his lips like honey. It just drips. And he has no problem in saying it and putting his whole chest into it when he says it, right? Now, Duane. You say, oh, I didn't know that was going on. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Okay. Now, I'm sure someone will say, well, Joe Rogain cannot be a bigot because he likes black guys. The Rock is a black guy. Black Nova Scotian and Samoan. He's a person of color. Yes, he is. But going along with that, he's also one of the most wealthiest celebrities out here. And when it comes to that sort of thing, wealth and being non-POC, a non-person of color, kind of goes a little hand in hand. I understand there are impoverished people of you know not non-people of color who suffer poverty just like everybody else. Okay. But we're talking about the richers. Okay, that's where the richers. They're the richers. Okay, dirty, filthy richers. Okay, they feel like, and as we all know, as they display, because we have a lot of them in our government association who feel that we are bigger and better. And for a lot of people of color, the way that they feel that same importance is by acquiring wealth and a lot of it. But if anyone has ever listened to that guy Jay-Z, they know that just because you're rich still does not change the fact that they think you're a jigger. And it's a fact. It's been proven time and time again. But whatever makes those people feel comfortable, that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about Duane, because I will no longer call him the Rock. Like, nicknames and stuff are for, friends and people I like and people I'm comfortable with. No, I'm calling you by your government name. You will be Duane from here on out. And not even Dwayne Johnson. You're just Dwayne. Okay? And Kim, like, I'm going to put it to you this way. I'm not surprised that Kevin James feels the way that he does and that he stands 100% 10 toes down behind Joe Rogan. But the fact that Duane, of all people, was like, yep, that's my best friend. That's my friend. What he say is what he is, and what he is what he did. You ain't gonna tell him nothing. Who you think you is? You not gonna take away his free speech? How dare you? Who are you? How dare you? Sir, how dare you? And I'm not surprised because he's a part of the richer club. Okay? And when you are a part of the richer club, you feel accepted, but there are even levels to the richers. Okay? The richers have their hierarchy. Okay? And Duane, you are no Steve Jobs, you are no Jeff Bledsoe. Like they have a community of their own. Okay. And even though you can party with them and we can hobnob and rub elbows, they still even though they smile in your face, they're still like you could still be considered the help. I'm just saying. And I would very much like to know what in the Jimmy Crack corn is going on. Now, I hear a lot about divisiveness, and what Joe Rogain said was taken out of context. There is no context to the N-word. You don't say it. No, it's a no. No, don't do it. How? What? For the fact that a lot of non-pocs get so irate over Karen, which is an actual name, but it's just had such a negative connotation put to it that they say, how dare you call me a Karen? I am no Karen, even if my name is Karen. I will not be referred. They have made laws so that people of non-color, as so eloquently put, don't have their feelings hurt. And you could possibly go to jail for calling a non-poc Karen. How dare you, Karen? You're Karen. Like, imagine that. Now, people of color have been having to deal with all kinds of slurs. And, even the N-word was actually put to them. Like, it was past Negro and just went straight to the N-word. And like, that's what they were proclaimed as, And I understand why they would have a severe problem with that, But now that Joe Rogain has come out and shown his true feelings, which weren't very well hidden, it was just when it was all put together in a montage. Everybody likes a montage until they're yelling, Jigger! Yeah, Jigger! Jigger, 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 jigger! Like, really? Joey? Yeah? And he just says it so well. And then he comes out later and says, ugh, I am so sick about it. I am so sorry. You just said it the other day. What are you talking about? You and Duane and Kevin sit around sipping scotches and whiskeys while smoking on cigars, talking about your favorite jiggers. You're my jigger. No, you're my jigger. I like you, Jigger. Get down with your bad self. Jigger, jiggaloo. Really? Wow. That's something. Yeah, that speaks a lot. And they say that you can tell a lot about a person by who they're friends with and who they associate themselves with. Now, the thing with Duane is you can't go back and try to pull a thought president kind of move. And when I say thought president, I mean that hair over there. So we all know who I'm talking about. And when times get tough and your back's against the wall, you're like, I have never met that man a day in my life. I do not. Who? Who? What? Ivanka? I've never heard of her. Who is that? What? I don't know her. But you have pictures and your name's on the birth certificate. I've never met her a day in my life, and I dare you to try to say otherwise. How dare you? How dare you accuse me of such atrocities? Huh, I would never. But come to find out, Duane, you've done, and more than likely you will continue to do. Now, I will say that this is not cancer culture. This is just, hey, Duane, ain't this your man's who you just said I stand 10 toes down for, and I will fight you in the streets to the death for that man? How dare you say he cannot? Ha! Okay, so Duane is on his side. Like, I really love Kim James. I really did. Kevin James. Like on the show with the little loud lady and with the husky voice, the one who got out of the Scientology Illuminati thing. And she was like, yeah, not for me. I'm gonna go over here. Okay. Leah Remedy, that's her name. She's good people. She's kind of tough and like, yeah. But yeah, Kevin, what's going on, bro? Now, that's your friend, right? And you said your friend can say what he want. I could do like, oh, it gives me a total Cartman moment. I could do what I want. What? I do and say what I want. You can't tell me what to do. Okay, Kim. Okay. So these are the people you like to associate yourself with. Like I said, with Kevin, it could be some sort of bias, but I'm not surprised that he would fully agree, 10 toes down with his best friend and say, yeah, that guy, he's a good guy. Yeah, he is he is a number one. Yes, he is. I like him. Hmm? That's who you like, Kevin? That's your friend till the end? Heidi ho. Wow. Wow. Because I don't want to put all of this on Duane. Because I was looking on the Twitter and only Duane's name came up in this whole interaction. And I want Kevin James, from that one show where he played Lisa's husband. Okay. I want him to be held just as much accountable for his friend Joey Rogain as Duane is. But like I said, the only reason I am absolutely and just horribly disappointed in Duane is because he's a person of color. But as we can see from our thought president, that color is not the issue because he has supporters from all around the great nation and union and even in foreign countries. He's like really taken off. Like, bravo, good for you. He's our new little Stalin Hitler, just American made and with not that great of hair. But he's made a very big name for himself. And no matter whether you're black, white, Latino, Asian, heterosexual, homosexual, the whole any race, creed, or kind, they back him. So therefore, he says, I can't really be some kind of monster hater because look at all of these people that adore me. They come from all walks of life. So then it just becomes a good versus evil kind of thing. And Joe Rogan is definitely a certain kind of evil. Hollywood people, if you haven't really noticed, they're starting to become a certain kind of evil. But the evil, as they all say, is green. And once you get a certain amount of that green, you could become the biggest schmuck if you want to. You can say what you want, you can feel how you want, and then no one can really should be able to say anything because you have all of these backers that support you. Now, like I said, Duane will keep his fandom, and he will have a certain sector of people who say, no, he's still a good guy. But is he really? Now, looking on the Twitter, there was a lady named Sherry Johansson, Sherry Johnson, but I know her name is Sherry baby. She came to the Rock and was like, hey, Duane, yeah, there's a little problem here, and the person that you're supporting, not all that great. Like, she brought it to his attention, like, way before. Now, Duane's response was, hey, you stupid ovary carrier with the whole slit and not a penis, shut your filthy mouth, get in the kitchen, and make some dinner. Basically, is what he said. And he mansplained to her that you're just a woman who's being very hormonal. You don't know what you're talking about. Go have a baby. And why are you wearing shoes? Like, who are you? What are you doing? Now, my thing is, I know that, and I can't say definitively, but I would think that Duane comes from a very strong female household, because from the little show that they did, and I watched a little bit of it, his mama and his grandmother were very strong women. Very strong women. So for him to talk down and belittle women the way he did, does, and probably will continue to do, just absolutely boggles my mind. Sir, what are you doing? Why? How dare you? But once again, a lot of these things come down to until it's not really important until it happens to you. And that's something that we as a people really need to get out of. It's called sympathy, it's called empathy, it's called caring about your fellow man. And that's something a lot of us don't do. We're not caring for our fellow man. And with this whole thing with Joe Rogain and Duane and Kim, okay, they feel that we, the people, are just we're a way to an ends of a mean. Is that the right word? Is that the right wording for it? An ends to a mean or means to an end? Either or, they have your fandom, they have your heart, and they also have your wallets. So, if we have all that, I can pretend to be the most awesome guy out there and still be the biggest douchebag there is. Because you never really know a person until you live with them, you know. And a lot of these Hollywood types like to get in bed with each other in some sort or manner. And yeah, Duane, you knew. Captain, You knew. And I don't want to misconstrued Kevin James with Kevin Hart. Okay, so when I say Kevin, I mean Kevin James. Now, Kevin is Kevin Hart. They all are richers, but there are some that just shut, like all Duane had to do was shut up. Even if you do support everything that Mr. Rogain says, shut up. Just shut up. Just shut it up. No. No. Bad. That's bad. How did shut up? But seeing that you went 10 toes down for your bestie, your homie, your bro. Hey, bro. Like they call each other bros. He's probably a Joe Rogan, which he definitely has said that, he wears that badge with honor. And, okay, Duane, good for you. But guess what, buddy? I can't fool with you. So tell me, guys, are you still 10 toes down for Dwayne Johnson and Kevin James? Do we still like Kevin? Because he has a new movie coming out, doesn't he? I wonder. Kevin. Wow. Kevin. Can't say I'm surprised. You know, I'm not gonna put on the shock face like, oh heavens me, oh my, Kevin James, he would never. No, Kevin, you've been exposed for the person you are, and the only person that exposed you was yourself. And as they say, always believe a person for who they tell you they are, and actions always speak louder than words. And his actions definitely say, yeah, I've said the N word a couple times, but everybody loves a jigger. Jigger, what's my mother effing name? Jigger. Who you living with, huh? That Jigger. Everybody loves JC. Getting to it. But okay, guys, I've been on here for a little while, and I would really like to know your thoughts. Like, what are you thinking about this whole situation? Does The Rock fully agree with Joe Rogain? Does Kevin James feel comfortable in the presence of a Brogan? How and why and what and where is going on? Now, I know everyone tries to say, oh, this is just cancel culture right here. Is it? Or are we just showing that people are kind of crappy? And even if it isn't a race thing, it's a wealth thing. And sometimes those things go hand in hand. Do you understand what I'm saying? Eat the rich and down with the man. But all right, my crown jewels, let's just call this a day and call this a night. Tell me what you think. You could even, guess what, you guys? Okay, so I just started I did my email thing, and you can go ahead and write into me at Lavish Lifestyle 420, and you can tell me your thoughts. Now it's lavish the regular way, lifestyle with a Y, LYFE, I do believe, and then it's the 420 at gmail.com. And tell me what you think. Tell me here on the YouTube what you're thinking, how you feel, if I'm getting something wrong and misconstrued it, or because we can't say any of this was fabricated, because when you have hard proof evidence like a whole videotape of Joe Rogan going, jigger, a jigger, 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 you can't really say, oh, it was taken out of context. Nope. No, there is no context to it, because if there's context to that, then you'd probably say that there are contexts to ooh ooh a Geppetto. You would say that there is context to a Geppetto. Okay, and try to sit down and figure it out if you're lost on what a Geppetto is and you know who Geppetto is. And yeah, no, there is no context to it. Bad guy, bad man, you need saltpeter. Mm-hmm. Take it away. Take it away, Johnny. Take it all away. But yeah, guys, go ahead. Write me. Let me know what's going on. Tell me something. Tell me something good. Tell me how you like it. Yeah. And I will maybe come back later or just another day. But to all my crown jewels, I love you guys. That's what I'm going to call you guys, my crown jewels, because crown jewels are opulent. And I am of royal blood and nature, blue bloods, not the Hollywood kind. And I might still be a little broke, but it's okay. We have to make it work. We do. It's a hard struggle. And you know what? We're all in this together. Love you guys. Peace out. Later on tonight. I'll talk to you later. Bye.